Now, when it comes to making your propagations via cuttings, first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a mature branch to start with. So for the sake of this video and this demonstration, I'm going to be using my Meyers Lemon tree here. I've already made propagations off of it, so I already have one, but I'm still going to be using this for an example because what you're looking for in your mature branch is going to be a branch that's going to be about 6 to 8 inches long. So if we do about that, that's about what we want. Now, Retain Spray is actually a sponsor of the Urban Gardening with Gray YouTube channel, as well as the Dirt on Gardening podcast. But I really do love this stuff because this not only lubes your tools, it also sanitizes as well. And it's completely 100% organic, made from oregano oil. It smells great. So, truth be told, whenever you're making any kind of pruning or grafting or propagation, a lot of the times what happens to your trees and or plants when you're making those wounds on the trees, they can get infected by disease from other plants that you might not be aware of. So by making sure you go through, lube up your tools and sanitize them is a great way to stop the disease spread. When you're making your cutting, remember we want to go about 5 or 6 inches down, and we want to go right below a leaf node. So what I like to do is go about an inch down below that leaf node. I'm going to take my pruners and I'm going to make a diagonal cut. And now that we have our new cutting, we can call this our scion. And what we're going to do next is we're going to actually prep this to go in the soil. And we're going to do that by removing majority of the leaves. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my grafting knife and I'm going to go down to where I made the cutting in between the leaf node, and that's that tissue mass right there, in between the leaf node and to the end of the cutting. And I'm going to take my grafting knife and I'm just going to peel back this skin. And what we're doing by peeling back this skin, we're exposing the cambium layer. And now I'm going to take my cutting and I'm going to dip it into my rooting hormone here, so I get a nice liberal amount of rooting hormone right there on this scion. This is a nice loose fluffy mix because you don't want anything. Citrus doesn't like to have wet feet. And I'm going to go all the way down to about inch down into the soil to make my hole. And now we're going to take this new propagation and we're going to put it in bright indirect sunlight. And now as far as our root formation, we're looking at anywhere between about 3 to 4 weeks, give or take, so about a month before we actually get our full root development. Hear that? That is a nice healthy root system here. Look at that. See, coming from our leaf node, that's where our roots came in from. Boom.